Hey guys, so I thought I'd quickly give you my opinion on the 11:30 race, and I'll also give you an opinion on the later back as well. Got to be quick, it's got to be 5 minutes, one, because of the time, 10:42, so 11:30 race isn't too far away, and also we're taking the kids to Scarborough today. They're going for a little ride on the seafront on the little bikes. I don't know why I did that or that, but that's what we're doing. Right, okay, 11:30 race. So I fired up the software and I've been through a couple of cards today. Very, very disappointing racing. But it's a Sunday. But I want to do a video. I want to commit to doing a video every single day for you guys. So this is a betting guy software. If you do want to join, the link to the waiting list is below. So 11:30, let's have a quick look then. And what we can do is organise it by Betfair current price or the pace. So let's organise it by pace. And we can see we've got a horse that is potentially going to lead. Woodside Wonder. What we're doing is changing them after loads and loads of feedback. By the way, I'm listening to all you guys, all the feedback, and you're right, it is hard to read that. So what we're going to do is make it bold and black, a bit like that. I mean, it is, yeah. So as we can see, 13 there on the pace graph. 8 and 6. So we have a quick look down here and have a look at the in-play dob ratio. It's dob 4 of the last 5 runnings. It's hit my gold settings 80% of the time and my green ones 40% of the time. So let's sorry, 40% of the time. So as we can see here, made all and dictated gallop, made virtually all, chase leaders, ridden along, so we can see the pace score here, track leaders, in touch. So there's been a distinctive change of actual. Sorry, somebody's helping me move a computer. There's been a distinctive change of tactics recently. So it's 13 to 8, 2.69, only traded as high as 3.3 there, 1.01, 53, only traded as high as 50. So really interesting data there, 77, 7.17 down to 3.14. So it looks interesting, looks good. The favourite. This is one that interests me as well. So on the face of it, I'm getting pretty excited right now when I started looking at this race because I'm thinking, right, 2.8, 2.86 before. It's come down in price. It wasn't 2.86 before. This was actually the favourite. But on the face of it, I'm getting pretty excited. I'm thinking, okay, this looks a good opportunity for an in-play trade because we know that one's going to lead. We know that it's dob 4 of the last 5. The favourite, which is now second favourite, we can see the prices there. It's only dobbed 1 of the last 5. So we have a little closer look at it. And we can see here, Betfair SP of 4.55, but it went down to 2.7, which is quite a substantial market move for me, 40%. 2.93 into 2s, not a massive one, but still, it's an interesting one. Here we can see Betfair SP of 6.19 and went as low as 1.01 because it actually won the race. However, Betfair SP was 6-ish and it went up to 46. Now, so that worried me a little bit there. If I'm looking at this horse, I'm thinking, yeah, okay, I can see why I'm going to fancy the other one for an in-play trade. As we can see here, 4.56 went down to 3, not bad. 3.6 down to 3. So what I always want to do is just delve a little bit deeper. I want to see what exactly is happening. So I go across to the Racing Post. By the way, you can get this free. You can watch race replays for free other places. And I want to have a look at the Woodside Warrior. Is it the last race? So I pull that over there always, and I go click, clickety, clickety, click. Hopefully, yeah, you guys will be able to see it. Here we go.
Nursery.
Right.
Ready.
So, if you just look, Woodside Warrior is in stall 5. So we want to see how he gets across. Bear in mind that past. Right, don't worry. Past time, times past is on has been. Sorry, I was thinking about that email just come through. So times past has been a front runner previously. So I want to see here. I haven't got time to show you. It's been a front runner previously. So it's been a front runner. So I want to see how that gets away from that. So let's
folds
have a
off,
look.
and they're off. Seductive moment.
Stuck
Just a little bit
bit.
slow to stride here for the.
Let's get rid of that. And we can now see it has the lead, without doubt. Fast forward it a little bit. Still got the lead. And at this point, we would probably have already exited our trade anyway. At 13 to 8, you're expecting this horse to be a lot lower in price. So what I want to do is just show you a bit more. There's the horse that finished second. None of these have actually run since either, so there's no other form. It comes off a bend well, quite aggressively ridden by Adam Kirby, so that's okay. Right, so I want to see a little bit more as well. So I want to see exactly what happened in the Kempton race. So we look here, and this is interesting for me because this horse is drawn on the wide outside. Again, we've got times passed in the race, drawn in stall 8, but Woodside Wonder is drawn in 12 there. So you've got to show some pace to get across. There he is, or she. He. Is it that one? Yeah, it's that one. So we can see there, distinctive pace, a lot of pace, which is nice. Just throw it back a little bit. Just controlling the race, dictating the race. There's his old friend there in second. And you can see, just holding it together is Callum. Hopefully this isn't too boring for you guys. Mind you, the time is getting on, so I really should get cracking here. But I'll show you later back as well in a minute. Anyway. Never really looked at like it was going to... look, there we go. Right, so we've got that. However, so then I want to look at the favourite, or the second favourite now, and it is Eisen Queen. No idea how to pronounce things. I'm terrible at reading. Right. And want to set number 5. There he is at the back there. Look. So that worried me a little bit. Didn't worry me. It was like, oh, brilliant, yeah, in-play trade here. And if we just look, it's never really comfortable. Never really comfortable. Look, still not comfortable. The jockey's just not happy. But then watch the way this horse picks up. It just needs to get it settled. Just find its feet. But if you watch its tail as well, the tail is swishing away. I don't know if it was feeling something. Look, it just drifted away from a true line every single time. Look, its tail's going around. I don't know, maybe I'm being a little bit too perfect. I don't know, but it worried me, did that. But then if we look at this race, this is what I mean. It's like literally going down into a cave. Right, so which is the horse? Stall number 1. It tracked leaders fine. It got away fine. It could be Wolverhampton, I don't know. No problem at all. No problem at all. And if you look at the form as well, the form is working out from Eisen Queen is working out really well as well. So the form is working. I don't know if it's this race or the other race, but 8 minutes already. The form is working out pretty well. So if you take the last race, if you only looked at last race, you say, yep, absolutely guaranteed. What we're going to do here, we're going to do an in-play trade. We are backing this one and we are trading out. I'm not doing it because I'm not watching it. But if you do want to pinch a couple of ticks, you will definitely get a couple of ticks on that one. I mean, somebody actually mentioned to me the other day that they only do 5 ticks. They go for 5 ticks, which I'm thinking, actually, that could be a really, really good way of doing things. But again, it's all about testing. It's all about trying new things and new angles because you don't really know if something works or doesn't work until you test it. But when you're testing, make sure you are in simulation mode or you're testing for very, very small stakes because you don't want to be backing your own money. You don't want to be putting your own money at risk when you don't know if it's a viable option, a viable tactic. However, on this one, I would definitely say that this horse will come down a few ticks. Am I doing it? No. I am a little bit concerned about this one because I do think that if this one got its... if it just ran true, then it's got an engine. But this definitely puts me off. I would never trade this horse because of this. That's irrelevant for me. And yeah, so there's my thoughts on that race, guys. Woodside Wonder looks like it will definitely get the lead. As you can see here by the pace graph, you can see that the next one to it is 8. Track leaders, prominent, raced in midfield. So this horse is a serial. Well, it's actually led the last few times, hasn't it? But also, not that it is actually beaten horses that do like to lead as well to the front. So that makes a big difference to me. This horse doesn't like to lead. Stall, well, it doesn't have a history of it. So for me, there's no doubt about it that this horse will get the lead from stall 6. There's nothing of the same speed, early speed, as in the last few races that this one has run, and it's still got the lead. So you would expect this one to get the lead, and therefore, if it gets the lead, and we know this one has issues, the second favourite, the way it travels, the way it runs, the way it comes out of its stalls, then you would expect this one to come down in price. So that's an in-play trade for you guys. Woodside Wonder. Now I'm just going to show you a quick later back. What I've done is here, I fired up the software later back. My later back settings are basically show me horses. Oh man, I was absolutely terrible at explaining this. So I don't want to see horses that have decreased in price more than 20%, more than 10%. And I'm saying, show me horses that have never dobbed in the last 5 runnings. So in the last 5 runnings, 100% of them cannot be dobbs. Hopefully I've explained that better. There's videos anyway. I've done loads and loads of videos about this, explaining it better. Well, maybe it's not better. I don't know. And so here we can see, these are all the horses that are running today that haven't dobbed in the last 5 races, which is fascinating for me. Absolutely fascinating. 315 Tolson. Hey. Is that running today? 30th, yeah. Anyway, I haven't looked at that one, so I don't know too much about it. But the one that's interesting me now, don't worry, I won't take up all your time. Take up all your time. It's drifted. Where are you? Here you are. This one here. So if we just have a quick look at it, if you're looking for a later back, this one could be perfect. It's at 5.5 at the minute. And mistake towards rear, struggling, 7th. Held up, not always fluent. So a poor jumper. That's what I love, poor jumper. Pushed along, 5 out. I love it to a later back. Held up, in touch, headway. Mistake, 4th, 5th. Ridden and dropped out, 2 furlongs. Mistake, 5th. Every single one is a mistake. Not fluent, 2nd. So this one, my friends, as you can see here, Betfair SP, 3.83. Betfair low, 3.8. I love it. Betfair SP, 3.58. Betfair low, 3.5. Here, Betfair SP, 32s, only went down to 28s. Betfair SP, 19s, actually went to 20. That was its low. Betfair SP, 10s, only went down as low as 8s. That was its biggest movement of a lot of them. Got nowhere near dobbing on any single occasion. This, for me, is a potential it's a potential later back for you guys. Put your stop loss in there though, to make sure that if this horse does win, then we are out of our position. As you can see, the position as well. It's got phenomenal figures for later backs. But like I say, to find a later back, all you've got to do is simply find out all the horses that haven't dobbed in the last 5, and there you go. There's absolutely tons of them. But what you've got to be careful about is the price. Obviously, that is no good because it's too much liability. You can't get much stake on that price. And 25s, we don't want to see that one there, do we? 15s, for me, that's too big as well. Not interested in them ones. 34, that's too big. I'm going to take a close look at that when I get rid of this, when I stop recording. 7.2. So as you can see, all of them are under 10s. I like mine to be under 10s because I get, obviously my liability is £500. I'm laying it. I don't want to be laying anything over 10s really. So yeah, they're the all ones that are interesting for later back purposes. Obviously, do your own research, have a look further into it and see what you guys think. Alright, it is, by the time this will be on, it'll be bloody nearly race time. Alright my friends and family, thank you so much for watching me. I am DMB and I'll be back tomorrow with some, is it tomorrow? Is it racing? Yeah, there is. Tomorrow with some more racing for you guys using the software. If you do want to join, put your details, click on the link below. Click on the link below and you get the details. Alright, I'm Gavin Apple. Starting my healthy routine early. Alright guys, see you soon. Bye.